In the shadows of global power, a new race is underway, one that will shape the fate of nations and redefine the nature of conflict. Artificial intelligence is no longer a tool, it's a weapon in the hands of superpowers. As the US, China, and Russia race to develop AI that can tip the balance of power, the stakes have never been higher. In this episode, we explore how AI is transforming global competition and why it matters now more than ever. Great power competition has always been a defining feature of international relations. It's the struggle between the world's most powerful nations to shape the global order in their favor. From the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union to China's rise as a technological and economic superpower, this competition never truly ended. But in today's world, great power competition is more complex and far-reaching than ever before. While military and economic power remain critical, the battlefield has expanded to include cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence. AI is reshaping how nations fight wars, conduct espionage, and exert influence. And now, controlling AI has become a key factor in securing global dominance. The United States has long led the world in AI research, leveraging its strong innovation ecosystem. Programs like DARPA's AI Next focus on developing military applications of AI, from autonomous drones to advanced logistics. A standout example is Skyborg, where AI-controlled drones work alongside manned aircraft, marking the next evolution in air combat. In intelligence gathering, AI plays a critical role. Project Maven, an AI-powered system, analyzes drone surveillance footage, identifying threats with unmatched speed and accuracy. This allows military commanders to make quicker, more informed decisions on the battlefield. This AI-driven race for dominance isn't limited to land, sea, or air. It now extends into space. Space has become the next frontier in the great power competition, with AI playing a pivotal role in both military and commercial space operations. In our Strat Talk with Major General Gregory J. Gagnon, Deputy Chief of Space Operations for Intelligence at the U.S. Space Force, he said,
"Do you know that our adversaries have, weapons that they're using to challenge us in outer space? There are missiles today that launch from the ground. The Russians demonstrated one a couple of years ago. The Chinese demonstrated one in 2007 that launch from the ground and destroy satellites in outer space. So we need to watch those weapons, right, to make sure that we know where they are and what they intend to do. There are also lasers on the Earth that can be used as weapons to blind imaging satellites that are like your iPhone, so they're electro-optical, right? And they can blind basically the camera on your iPhone from the ground. There's even lasers on the ground that are so powerful that they can destroy components of a satellite. Our adversaries, the People's Liberation Army, right, have those weapons. There's also satellites in outer space that can be used as weapons as well, that both the Russians and the Chinese have in outer space. So as the intelligence part of the Space Force, it is our job to watch that stuff every day, 24/7, on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, and on 4th of July, because we stand watch to guard freedom and liberty.
Tracking and monitoring satellites for potential weaponization, Gagnon noted, is essential for maintaining operational advantage, highlighting AI's capability to process and analyze vast amounts of data to safeguard space assets. China is rapidly catching up, and by 2030, it aims to surpass the US in AI dominance. The Chinese government's military-civil fusion policy enables the seamless transfer of AI innovations from the private sector to the military. For example, China's advances in drone swarming technology are already transforming its battlefield strategy. These AI-powered swarms can coordinate large-scale attacks with no human intervention, overwhelming enemy defenses. In surveillance, China's AI-driven facial recognition systems, originally developed to monitor civilians, are now adapted for military use, providing the People's Liberation Army with vast data sets for training and operational decision-making. China's FH-97A, an unmanned aerial vehicle, exemplifies its Loyal Wingman program, where AI-powered drones act as support to manned aircraft, mirroring US efforts. Russia, while behind in civilian AI development, has focused heavily on AI in cyber warfare and defense. In 2017, the world witnessed the devastating effects of AI-powered malware with Russia's NotPetya cyber attack, which crippled infrastructure across Europe and the US, costing billions of dollars. On the military front, Russia is integrating AI into its advanced missile defense systems. The S-400, for instance, uses AI to improve target acquisition and interception speed, making it one of the most formidable air defense systems in the world. Additionally, Russia is developing autonomous ground combat robots like the Marker, capable of performing reconnaissance and combat missions in hazardous environments, further bolstering its military capabilities. In our Strat Talk with Dr. Ben Zweibelson, he emphasized
AI will exceed even nuclear existential crisis in this century. And then the last one, which is provocative as well, is that this is the last century that humans have direct control over what war is. But it's not hypothetical, it's theoretical now. And theoretical is that we are moving towards the emergence of artificial general intelligence. And what general intelligence is, that is an AI entity that can compete or exceed humans in any relevant or important cognitive direction. A singleton arms race is different than a nuclear arms race because right now, various nations are moving towards AGI. And therefore, the singleton outcome is possible, right? Whoever gets there first now has something that's of extreme capability and power. But unlike a nuclear weapon, in the 1940s, you have two countries, the United States and then the Soviet Union followed suit, developing and demonstrating the ability to detonate an atomic weapon and then deliver it by a variety of means, the nuclear triad. But those weapon systems remained part of the ends, ways, means configuration of the human designers and controllers. This defines modern warfare and nuclear deterrence today. Singletons violate all those things because they can generate their own new ends. And a singleton arms race could very easily trigger either a nuclear war or something below the threshold of that or something beyond it.
AI's power comes with significant risks, especially in high-stakes military environments. Black box AI systems, where decision-making processes are opaque, could lead to unintended escalation during a conflict. For example, an AI-controlled missile defense system might misinterpret routine satellite activity as an incoming attack, initiating a counterstrike before human commanders can intervene. AI also enhances the speed and sophistication of cyber attacks. AI-powered disinformation campaigns using deepfakes and synthetic media have already been deployed to sow confusion in conflict zones like Ukraine. These campaigns make it increasingly difficult to separate truth from manipulation. As AI systems grow more autonomous, the risk of accidents or miscalculations increases, raising the possibility of unintended conflict between global powers. The speed at which AI operates can outpace human decision-making, creating new challenges in maintaining control during high-pressure situations. Despite fierce competition, there are areas where cooperation could prove beneficial. Both the US and China have engaged in early discussions around establishing norms for AI use in warfare, especially regarding autonomous weapons systems. However, the current climate of distrust makes meaningful collaboration difficult. As these superpowers push the boundaries of AI, the question remains, will AI be a tool for global stability or a catalyst for conflict? The answer will define the next chapter of great power competition.